Between the pandemic and politics and everyday life, more people than ever are feeling stressed, nervous, and anxious. Abby Greenberg and Maggie Sarachek know what that's like. They met in college in the 80s, and they bonded over their shared condition. They have a popular podcast called The Spin Cycle and a new book.
The book is called The Anxiety Sisters Survival Guide, How You Can Become More Hopeful, Connected, and Happy. And Abby Greenberg and Maggie Sarachek join us live this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're delighted to be here.
We appreciate you joining us here. So in your research here, you find that 31% of adults in the U.S. will experience some kind of anxiety disorder. That's a staggering number, 1 out of every 3 people.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and that's the people that report it.
Yeah.
So it could be higher.
Yeah, it's the people that realize that they have it and get, and are able to report it and get some treatment.
Why do you guys think that, it has become so increased now? I know with young people in particular, with social media, it's really skyrocketing with young people. But for adults, it seems like there's always been stressors for adults. So what's the difference between anxiety and just I'm having a rough day?
Well, I think that's a great question, because right now, many people who never considered themselves someone with a lot of anxiety are coming to us and saying, this is the first time where my anxiety feels out of control. Stress is something that we all live with every day. An anxiety disorder starts to impact how we live our life, where we go, who we see, what we do, how we feel, because there's many, many physical symptoms to it.
And with this pandemic, we've seen an enormous rise in people experiencing profound anxiety that does interfere with their lives, and rightfully so, because anxiety fundamentally is protective. And so when we feel that there is a genuine threat, then that definitely will increase our anxiety.
And you also find that women are twice as likely than men to suffer from anxiety. Why is that?
Well, there are a lot of theories, some to do with the female hormones, progesterone and estrogen, but also I think that women deal a lot with the stigma more than men do, the blame and the shame. And so culturally, we have a lot of pressure to live up to certain prescribed norms. And when we can't or when we don't, I think that adds to what is already feeling very heightened for us.
So aside from getting on, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, it's okay, go ahead.
Aside from going on medication, you guys have some other tools to give people, aside from talking to each other, because you guys are friends and you just happen to talk to each other, and it's you opening up that I have anxiety just like you.
Yes, I mean, we've discovered that community is so healing. We started out as a community of 2 when we were in college. We kind of recognized kindred panicked spirits. But, and then we struggled with anxiety for 20 years. But I think we came to this place where
we came to a place where we realized how much that friendship connected us. And so we started the Anxiety Sisters because we knew what it did for us to have a place to go and talk. And so we started the Anxiety Sisters, and now we have over 200,000 friends who talk about their anxiety and give each other support and practical help.
So give us one takeaway if someone's watching right now. What's one thing they can do to maybe start the process of easing anxiety right now?
Right now,
get a spin kit.
Yes.
And what's that?
It's an anxiety first aid kit that you can make for yourself. And basically what you want to have in it is ways to help you cope with your anxiety when you're out and about. So there are things that will help distract you. There are things that will help soothe your senses, because we all know we can get so discombobulated when we have anxiety. So, for me, I like to have strong mints with me. I like to some people have an ice pack with them, or some good smell, like some essential oil.
Anything to ground you and sort of bring you back into yourself. when you're feeling the anxiety. And just as if you had an allergy, you would carry an EpiPen. So if you have anxiety, you would carry what we call a spin kit. And we call panic spinning because for us, when our brains hear the word panic, they think it's a command. So we like to go with spinning.
And we always say, please be prepared. We believe in being prepared for anxiety. It takes away its shock value.
Right.
When you are prepared.
Well, you can check out anxietysisters.com. Their podcast is called The Spin Cycle, and there's the book, The Anxiety Sisters Survival Guide. Ladies, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.